All right, Cathy into the Nehemia. Diamond 1 mirror match. More chance to win, but nobody to play. Yeah, I feel like they should just make it like a 1 prime entry. I think you start with low stakes, populate those, and then move to higher stakes offerings is like what I would understand to make sense, but I'm definitely no expert. I've never worked at like a, I don't know, a casino or something. I don't know what the right comparison is. Not a casino, but it's basically sit and goes. All right, we're going first. I mean, turn 1, Trooper. Turn 2, Trooper into Bannerman. Turn 3, Rallying Cry. And hopefully that's GG. Can I fix my audio, or do I have to wait till between rounds? Hey, yeah, let's go. Okay, I was able to change one of them. That's good. It's kind of hit or miss. That's what I'm saying. Only 1 filled so far. I don't think it's sad. I mean, it's sad in the sense that it's kind of a fail, but like... Maybe the Machinist next turn. Bank one of these, play the other. Next turn I can Machinist into this, and we have a vehicle in the hand just to keep cards available. I think, well, okay, for one thing, the rake is 35%. Like, they're only paying out 35% of the... I'm sorry, they're only paying out 65% of the total money collected. I understand there's tickets and stuff, but from the player's perspective, it does appear to be 35% rake. That's problem 1. Problem 2 is I just think it's too high stakes. Everyone talks a big game about how they're spending all this money all the time, but I think it's a small game and it's easier to fill them up if it was like... Honestly, you could run them daily and have it be like $1 to enter with like a 10% rake, 5% rake, and I think people would be really down. I think they just haven't nailed the product offering. So, alright, continuing with the plan, exactly like I said last turn, let's just play Machinist into Bannerman.
Shall try.
Get the buff on the Bannerman, all that stuff. I like how you literally said the same thing I said. I literally explained how we're not going to play Banner turn 1, and then what's Kale going to do? He's going to tell me not to play it on turn 1. You guys have no faith in me. I've learned how to remember Cathy's buff now. I've gotten a lot better at the game. I can remember Cathy as a buff. No, the rake going to sinks doesn't matter. If it's shitty rake, people don't want to play. No one cares that it's going to sinks. Everyone, like, talks about that on Twitter. Oh my god, the sinks. No one, when they're making their own personal decisions, is like, oh, I'm going to spend more because it's a sink. Like, no one thinks that way. It's just, oh, it costs $30 to enter the sit and go. Everyone who's in it is one of the top 20 players in the game. Yeah, I think I'll pass, you know? I think a better product would be low stakes more frequently. Sinks are dead, have been for months, financially ruined.
How bountiful.
What do you mean? Okay, I want to kill this with the PS8, but in order to do that, I can't play Rallying Cry yet. I can also just Rallying Cry and go wide, but then they have the Nehemia play next turn set. I feel like I'm supposed to do this into this, and then next turn we Rallying Cry. And then they don't have Nehemia next turn, and then I can Rallying Cry before they can Nehemia. I think that's what I want to do, but then I have to bank one of the 2 Rallying Cry. Do I just Rallying Cry and send it? I probably am supposed to Rallying Cry and send it. My gut says I have to kill... Yeah, my gut says I just have to do it this way and kill the... kill this, basically. I don't really... I'm just seeing a losing position if I don't do this. Prime drives earn like 35 cents a day. It's not a lot on an 80k asset. Well, you guys never want to listen to me when I point out that certain things are just ridiculously overpriced. Like, all the keys and the drives and stuff, like, they're just overpriced, you know? Like, people are spending tens of thousands to earn, like, a few dollars a day. I just think the math doesn't add up. And people always tell me, no flux, have fun staying poor. You don't understand it. You're not crypto native enough. I'm crypto native as fuck. I just think it's basic ROI. People are spending thousands and thousands on assets that drive dollars, you know? They drive singles and singles, and they're paying thousands and thousands. It just doesn't add up. I mean, sure, 5 to 10 years, but you have to keep buying new cards. No one is factoring in the fact that you have to stay on the treadmill of buying more NFTs to keep competitive, you know? I'm sure the business model makes sense for some bonds, but I think for individuals, it's mostly just a way to get wrecked. And I say this with love for Parallel. It's just like, it is what it is, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, I shouldn't say this because it's not bullish enough. Like, I just think it's kind of obvious. If you're spending like, you know, 80K on an asset that's driving a few bucks a day, it's like, holy shit, that's what happens when people are spending a lot of time in crypto. They start justifying things that don't necessarily make sense because, like, oh, I have to be contrarian, like, I have to be crypto native. They don't see, you know. Like, it's easy to make excuses for bad decisions because, oh, they don't understand how smart I am, kind of thing, you know? And kind of like survivorship bias and all the obvious stuff. I just feel like a lot of the narrative around how you have to play to earn in this game is kind of like, I don't see it. It's a big commitment and it's a big investment and it's a lot of risk. Like, I'd rather just hold ETH, you know, than like do all that. I think it makes sense for guilds. Like, it's on the trader, not the game 1000%. Same with like Alluvium. When people complain about people losing money on Alluvium. I could have played Wong first. Don't know about holding ETH. Yeah, I shouldn't even said that because that sounds like financial advice. It kind of is. So that could be construed as financial advice. So my apologies. No financial advice. Let's Harf first, I guess. Okay, I definitely lost my focus a little bit. I'm struggling a little bit because like I had this mental game stuff all planned out, and now I can't use my right hand because it fucks up my pinky, which got injured in a car crash, which sounds so dumb, but it's making me not able to use my whole hand. So we'll get the bonus on the Bannerman.
Stand proud, Marcolians.
All this to say that, like, I had all my notes, and, like, I was using Premea World and all this stuff, and it was helping so much, and now I just, like, I'm waiting for my hand to get better so I can, like, handle the amount of typing and clicking that I have to do for that. Now I'm, like, I was so locked in for a minute. Have I banked? I banked already, yeah. Yeah, it's a free market, trader, not game, all that stuff. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, it helps me play better. It is a little tiresome doing it manually, but I really wish I could do it right now. I just know if I tried... I was literally taking notes, and I had a timer go off every hour so I could, like, check in with my mental game. I had this whole system, and it was fucking working really well. And now my hand is injured, and I can feel myself, like, less focused. My mental game is not as good. It was crazy how much benefit I was getting from, like, the mental game process. So I'm just dying to get back at it. I wish cleave was a keyword, man. I can just use it here. I can get a draw if I... oh, this has defender as well, just to make it more of a pain. I guess kill the target painter first. I can trade in this machinist to get a draw off of the logistics cruiser. Yeah, I agree, Medi, but I gotta be careful. I don't want to give any... I want to seriously not, like, get into investment stuff on stream, really. I just feel like there's so much content about that I'm trying to kind of do a different lane. I guess I should buff the glaive. What am I doing? I'm scrambled. My mind is scrambled. Gotta deal with this glaive. No, you're good. I'm just talking to myself. I was the one who mentioned ETH first. It's my fault. Probably just play Cathy on this side. Or on this side. Alright. Kill this. They defender there. Run in the 1-1, get the draw, play Cathy on the right. Hopefully the Bananaman survives. Cathy can be a 6-6, actually. I should just play, okay, play this. Don't play it yet. Play this. Bank the Assmancer. Play the Cathy. We're okay. Please kill the glaive. There we go. There we go. Okay, I handled it okay. Highly vulnerable to spores now, but at least Cathy could survive. Me Assmancer to get around formidable. Yeah, true. Maybe I should have banked glaive. Anyway, I don't know. That's why I'm playing with all virtuals, and it's why, even though I'm actually, as you guys know, Kale knows at least, lurkers know, even though I'm very crypto comfortable, I'm like very crypto savvy, I'm choosing to play this game at virtuals because to me, in my opinion, the NFTs are just, they don't make sense for the price for me. Okay, I really want to hold on to Assmancer, but I also have a sick play with Ruin Tinkerer plus Glaive to just get utterly ahead. The problem is, though, with Spores, it's not that good, so I should probably just bank the Tinkerer. I could just play Assmancer now, but I'd rather save it for the Formidable, but they also, like, they would have played Formidable if they had it probably to clear out 3 guys. So presumably they need to top deck it, so all of that to say, let's play Assmancer this turn along with Glaive. Let's send it a bit. And put the Glaive in the middle, kind of, since it has enough health. I could have traded in the 1-3 before I did that. But, okay. Let's play this over here. Just don't trade in anything, I guess, then. Let's just go all face. Estelle's Glaive right there, I want to say. Buff it up. So nutty. Go face with all of it. Something like that. Cathy cleans up. Okay. Well, this is kind of sick. Is Unit Cathy just insane? Was this always insane and we just didn't really think about it because the effects were so compelling? He didn't even get the muster. I don't know if he just... I think that was like a tilt move there, right? Alright, GG, I think. So just play both of these and don't draw anymore. I'm not sure if it's lethal, to be honest. I'm not going to check. I'm just going to play it. Pretty sure it's lethal. 6, 8, 10, 16. Yeah, it's lethal. I mean, he doesn't have Defender or some weird shit, right? Okay. They changed Shaymak heavy since I played Earthen before. Okay, well, I immediately win when I'm rambling hard. I did go first. The draw was pretty good, but yeah. Instant win. Instant win. Nice. Good start. That's a good one. GG. Yeah, we'll bring this list to the tournament. This will be good enough for the tournament. Yeah, all that stuff is why Earthen is hard with Cathy. It seems like if they go first, it's very hard for us to win there. If they go first and they have Stewie, forget about it. But that's also just how Earthen is, like, in general, right?